I would like to say good morning to everyone and very welcome to Istanbul. We are very pleased to see all of you. There are some Turkish officials coming from different cities and from 17 countries we have the members from different federations. So we are very happy to hosting this event. First of all, I would like to invite Turkish Automobile and Motorsport Federation President to say welcome to you.
Dear guests, I would like to welcome you here in Istanbul for European Rally Safety Seminar. I hope that all will be much useful and efficient. Thank you very much for coming in Istanbul again.
Turkish Automobile Sport Federation have an application for FIA Institute for an official seminar program, which was held 2011 also. It is the second one, so we are very proud of to organize this once again, and it's a 3-day program. Inside of this 3-day, today especially we are organizing FIA Rally Safety Seminar together with the FIA officials. Thank you for FIA Institute and FIA departments, Sport Department and Safety Department. I would like to introduce some very known people from FIA. First of all, Mr. Jacques Berger is here with us. Mr. Jacek Bartos, Mr. Uwe Schmidt, and Mr. Arno Kreppen. We will continue with our agenda, and thank you for your attendance, and I will give the floor to Mr. Berger.
Thank you. Thank you, President, to host us here. Thank you. Jacques Berger, I'm working for the Safety Department. I am the head of the Safety Department. Somebody knows me already. We will try to spend 2 hours altogether discussing about the safety of the rally. You know, for FIA, safety of the rally is one of the most important goals. Safety in the closed car, closed road event is the most important part of our goal. We know that rally is dangerous, and we would like to work all together, especially with Europe, in order to improve the safety of the rally, and hill climb and cross country and so on. So altogether, within the next 3 years, we will have to put in place some guidelines, safety book and so on, in order for everybody to pick up what you want. You remember last year, for some of you, I made a presentation in Zagreb, in Croatia, where I did show you all the accidents which happened in 2012. I will start to do the same now. I will show you the presentation of the 2013 accident. Fortunately, there is a decreasement of serious accident and fatal accident in 2013, where we are going in the. It means we are going in a good direction. Whether it's luck, whether it's work, I think we have to work all together. Nevertheless, for our president, it's not enough. So we should push on. We should push a lot in order to make all the things happen in the right direction. I must congratulate the French Federation, because they were in 2012 not in a good shape, with a lot of accidents, fatal accident and serious accidents. And in 2013, the result is 0. Okay, perhaps there is a luck on that, but I know they have worked a lot in order to improve the safety in their rally, whether at the European level or at the national level. They have tried to implement all the things which has been done in WRC, and we will discuss a little further with them. And I know some rallies, national rallies, will not follow and could not follow the safety level the French Federation have asked. Is it the way to go? I think we should listen to the French Federation, and we should look what they did in order to see if you could implement the same sort of thing in your country in order to increase the safety on the rally. So I will start with 2013 statistic. Then we will look some videos of position of people which are not correctly done. And after that, I will introduce you a new video, a new film, which has been launched in Birmingham Motor Show, made by the Motorsport Safety Fund. This is the first version. It's a 2 hours film, which explains rally safety and so on and so on. It's still not available from now, but all of you will have the possibility within the next 15 days to have access to this video for you, for your team, or for whoever. I will just introduce you this video for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And then at the end, Jacek Bartos will show you the up-to-date version of his safety guideline. And we will try to spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes altogether for any question or anything you would like to ask or to share with everybody. Is there any question? No question. So I will show you the statistic of the accident in 2013, if I find them. If I find them. All these documents are the accident, all these things which happen. So this is all the accident in the rally which happened in 2013, including some all the first as a fatal accident, and the other are not a fatal accident. What I would like to say, it is not easy for me to do this job because, unfortunately, except for some of you, it is difficult to get information. The information are not there to say, oh, this is not a good team or not a bad team, but I think it will be good for us to gather all this information. We have a good relationship with the Belgium Federation, for example, and each time there is an accident, they send us proper documentation and all the things, and it will help us to look all the points which are really necessary to work on. And for next year, we will launch a database, an FIA database, which is not ready, so next year it will be just a practice of this database, and I hope in 2015 we could send it to all the ASN, the link of the database, and if there is an accident, it will be good for you as the ASN to fill this database, for everybody of us to share all this information, and also to work together to improve for the next year all these things. UK accident. It's very rare we have an accident in UK. It's first time the last 8 years we had an accident in UK. In fact, it was a young lady who was not in the go area, and in the straight line after a small jump, the car went off, and it was an Honda Civic car. The car went off and hit these young ladies with a fatal accident. I think again, it was a national rally at the beginning of the year. I think again, the fact to have a go and a non-go area is something we will have to go, unfortunately, we will have to go all together, because even in a straight line, even in the middle of nowhere, and we will see, for example, in Germany, we had 2 accidents where it was in the straight line, it is difficult to let the people running on the stage without any control. So I think for the rally, the go and the non-go is something we will have all to go on. I know it's complicated. I know you will need a lot of marshal and marshalling to do that, but we don't see any other solution than this one. Targa Tasmania, it was a Porsche Cayman who went at 220 km per hour. Perhaps you... Sorry? In the right side. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
You could see it now? It's better? Yeah. Targa Tasmania. It was a rally car. You know Targa Tasmania, it's a complicated rally. We work with the Australian Federation in order to improve the safety of this rally, because they are running with a car in the middle of nowhere, and it's quite complicated. Rally Ozomo, I did not find any in Chile. I did not find any link unless the web link. I sent an email to the Chilean Federation, but unfortunately I did not get any answer. Lithuanian rally, I will show you the video. So, as you could see on the left part of the road, there is a jump. There is a jump here, and on the left part of the road there were some spectators, and you will not perhaps believe it, but this car was a zero car. I will show you again. So, jump, left curve, the car went off, plenty of crowd, and the car was a zero car. Again, what we could do, I think, if there was even at the beginning of the race, if there was somebody who knows the race, and drivers or a co-driver who knows and so on, and he will easily say, do not put the crowd on this. There is a laser. Thank you. Oh, it works. Okay. So this crowd here is really in a bad position before the jump, and the car is here. And again, I have sent an email to the Lithuanian Federation, asked for some information. I did not get any answer. So the only information, well, most of the information we got is unfortunately with YouTube, and it's not easy for me every Monday, and it's not funny for me every Monday to look at the website and to look if it happened. And sometimes Arno sent me also some connection and so on. But it will be much better to have more collaboration together, and if you have any news of an accident of whatever, it will be better to discuss all together than to check on the website what's happened. Czech Republic, we had Orange Council Rally. I do not have any data on that. Czech Republic, Jan, could you explain us what happened? No, the Mitsubishi. The accident with the lady and the man on the Mitsubishi.
About the Blitz event is quite difficult, you know, for me, because something you get from YouTube, something you get official from the ASN, something you get from the Observer, which send you immediately. And to tell the truth, I think it's all over the world. Is some events who are under the ASN, and you have some events which are black events. These events have nothing to do with the ASN, there's nothing to do with the rules, with things like this. So this rally is using by the tabloid TV, by the TV Nova, which we have in the Czech Republic, and they are counting the dead people in the Czech Republic as well. So I think in a FIA way, this should be cancelled, because this rally should not be organized. It's only the matter that...
No. I put it because it's a good point.
Yeah.
So it means in some countries there are some rallies which are organized, or some events which are organized without the umbrella of the federation.
Yes.
And
how is possible? Normally, that they ask for the permission of the village, and with the village agree. Even sometimes they get the permission from the police, but normally it should not be allowed, because even in law, we have the sentence that only the events under the ASN can be organized. These people? No. No. And it was a little bit unfortunate accident, because even I have some word of... To tell the truth, sometimes they compete with a different name.
You have a serious disciplinary problem in Czech Republic, my friend.
But how you can forbid? You know, even we don't have the power to.
The first thing is to withdraw the license. And if you hear of such, we had the problem in Switzerland. I can talk about that. And we just sent from the federation some spies, and we discovered the name of these people driving under a nickname or something like that. And these guys had a minimum of 2 years withdrawal of the license.
Yes.
This is the only way to correct something.
Yes, it's the same. But how you can forbid the rally, which is organized not under the umbrella of the federation?
This is a discussion that you should have with the Ministerium of Sport or Ministerium of Police or something like that. I talk about this topic, and probably Arno knows that also. We had the problem with slaloms, not with rally in Switzerland, but with slaloms, made for non-licensed people. And it was a long discussion with authorities, and now they are not more allowed without the the authorization of the federation, and we have introduced a daily license. We have improved our management of that. It's a matter of discussion with the authorities and also to push the drivers to have a daily license, something like that. And we had some people participate with an official ASN license participating to such wild events. It was in any case a withdrawal of minimum 2 years of the license.
I think this accident should help you to look with your government what could be done for you as the ASN to forbid the rally which are not done under any official umbrella. Yeah. Because I think it's important that us as a federation are the governing body of the motorsport, and I do not understand how it could be possible for an event such a rally to be organized without the umbrella of any federation. And you say this guy did not get any license.
No. The rally is not organized under the umbrella. Even the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9, also in case it looks like a homologated car, this car was not the right car, and I think even it was not Evo 9. And there was a problem that the car was not a good one, and even the accident was not in such a high speed. You know, it was like a not good car and not so big speed.
Do you think the Czech Republic could do something in order to have the rally under the umbrella, or it's not possible?
We are working on forbidding these rallies, not having these rallies in umbrella. We have 17 rallies in this small country, and I think it's more than enough.
Does any ASN has the same problem that some rally? Well, it was quite a weekend rally and so on. It was a big rally. Does any rally organized in some ASN without the umbrella of the federation? In Hungary also? In Spain also?
In Spain, there are regional federations who has fight against the Spanish Federation, and they are issuing their own licenses, but they are not the FIA license. So they are organizing their own rallies with a regional license and with different regulations. So it's
but you, as a federation, ERSS federation, know that this rally exists and could not do anything legally against this rally.
Yes, because the regional rules, the regional laws, they are allowing to organize that rallies.
Mm-hmm.
The same.
Hungary?
We have black rallies too, and it is very difficult to fight against these rallies. These rallies are popular. There are no safety rules for the organizer. There are no safety rules or not so much safety rules for the cars, and those rallies are cheaper for the organizer and cheaper for the drivers. And the law allows these rallies. We fight against these rallies, but it's very difficult.
End of last year, we received a letter from International Olympic Committee and from the FIA, from Mr. Jean Todt. If we read carefully this letter, it would be better and help from the FIA that the International Olympic Committee ordered or send a letter to the national Olympic committees that the only one federation in the world which is recognized concerning autosport, the FIA, and the member clubs of FIA, the only one which is recognized to organize the sporting power for autosport, for motorsport. And that would be good because we can show to the government that is the international usual procedure. That's an offer, and that's one possibility, because fighting against the black events and fighting against our governments, which is different in different countries, is very difficult. Thank you.
And if we ask you as the SN to put more effort on the steward, on the go, and the non-go, of course the black event will grow up because it will be cheaper, easier, and more helpful to be made, and then the risk is you will get 10% of the event and they will get the other 90s of the event. So perhaps Jacek does not know, but we will have a big meeting with our president at the mid of February about accident in the rally, and we have a new commission which is called Closed Road Commission, and I will put that right now on the agenda of this meeting, and perhaps it will be the first topic. Some members of this commission are so we will work on these things in order to prepare something which could be sent by our president to the Olympic Committee in order for you to use this tool in your country to try to get the rally in your umbrella. Somebody raise his hand? Sorry.
I know that we are talking about Europe in particular. However, in your list, I see countries all around the world, like UAE or Australia. And this remember me that in the United States of America, there are companies organizing rallies, not organizations. Companies for doing this for making profit. And it's getting even more popular than when compared with such federative events. I mean, there is an ASN in the States, but ERSS is not doing anything, but there's a company called Israeli America, and their events are much more popular when compared with ERSS events. I think this is not the problem of Europe or the European area. This is a problem for the whole world. That's why I think FII needs a better solution in order to cut such problems. This is what can I say.
Yeah, you're completely right. In US, the accuracy is very small. They are dealing about only international event, and there are some company like SCORE, like any other company who are issuing their own license, issuing their own regulations and so on. Yes, this is right. But in America, this is possible because it has been done like that since ages. So America is quite a complicated one, and I don't know if for example, the SCORE in US is allowed to make a cross-country rally, but no other people could make a cross-country, if I understand well. So SCORE managed to be the only governing body to run cross-country. Rally in America does not exist as such. There is X game and all the things, but rally does not exist as such in America because of a different reason. To make a road private, it's quite complicated. So that's why I put this one in Czech Republic, because I did not have access to the Czech Republic, and when I sent an email to Czech Republic, they said, it's not an event run by the Czech Republic, but I put it in order for all of us to think about, because nevertheless it was on the website. There was many discussion on the web on that. I could send you all the documentation which is that. It was in the Czech Republic. Some information was not correct, and it catch all the rally family all together, and it's not good for anybody to have this bad advertising. I understand completely, and I think it will be good. It will be good to put that on my list. So sorry. After there was a UAE fatal accident. Very strange accident, but it means also we have to focus a little bit on private tests, on at least issue a guideline and put that sideways. In fact, two guys went in UAE, make a test. They decide to go to make a 70 kilometers test. The car went 10 kilometers from his base, from his test base, stopped in the middle of the sand. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was really hot in Dubai. The driver, because the road was 2.5 kilometers from the place where he stopped, the driver decided to go and to walk to the road to stop a car. And he did not reach the road. He took a small bottle of water with him, thinking that it will be easy to go to the road, and he never arrived to the road. They found him after 2 hours, died in the middle of the sand. The co-driver stayed in the car and did not get any things. Just to put that, just for us to think about, there is also the test, and we should work also with the test, because we had, for example, a fatal accident in Australia in the circuits, where it was during a test session, where a famous English driver died. He was sitting sideways into a Porsche, and it was on Tuesday during the test. The problem is that it was all in the video, all the socials and so on, and the public mixed the test and the real rally. Also, with Maria de Villota, you know that there are still some discussion. Unfortunately, she passed away this year. There was a discussion who is looking after the test, what is the test is doing, and was the truck in the good place, and so on. So that we have to really look after the test also, and it will be one of our next goals. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I will survive. I will survive. Ireland, so I have no video on that. Australia, it was a simple an accident. Germany, we had 2 accidents in Germany. Perhaps Uwe, you could say some word on that? There was the first accident with a Mitsubishi car on the straight line, and an unfortunate accident which happened at the beginning of the WRC rally. Again, it was not really a rally, but at the end, it was not good for the rally community, because it was on the website everywhere.
Yeah, the first one was this Triumph TR7, and we have during the championship rally we have a presentation of all historic rally cars, and this was a historic rally car. They are not supposed to go fast, but if they do the second loop, and it is a jump, it's a very nice jump called Gina Lollobrigida, because it's a nice jump. And he just jumped and he hit the ground, and he went off to the side where we didn't have any spectators. The spectators are quite far away, so it's a safe place for spectators. But there were some trees, and so he hit the tree, and sadly he both died on the spot there. Which Mitsubishi? I don't know Mitsubishi. You mean the other rally? I don't know this case. I don't know this case. The only case I have is this one here again. This was the Ford, and I think Jacek has a video on that. Yeah, and he will show it to you. And this is a typical thing where we say that the road has to be clear. The access roads should be clear. And there was a big mistake made by the marshal. There was people there, no tape, so he could have removed them. But what he did, he placed the tape there. And in this moment, when the tape was there, everybody was standing behind this tape. And that was not a safe place. So actually the marshal in that case made a mistake. If nobody would be there, no problem, he would just hit a camper or something like this.
Thank you. Just for your information,
the Mitsubishi case was in the straight line. They were quite fast. The road was a little bit dumpy, a little bit wet, and the car lost control in the straight line because I think the ratio between the car and the driver was a little bit too fast, and the car went off, and there was some trees that way. The car was cut into pieces and took fire. And unfortunately, it's two person died.
No, the problem, maybe it's not a problem, but the roads, this is in eastern Germany, the trees are very, very close to the road. So you have no chance. If you go off the road, you almost immediately will hit a tree. And there was a left bend, and it was, they were very, very fast. So, and short, I think 20 meters before the finish line, they hit this tree, and this was, if you see the pictures of the car, it was totally destroyed. That's absolutely right. Destroyed.
That's right. So, just a lesson on that. I think we have to work all together on the tires. You know that for the European Championship, and there was a big discussion on that, and I know that it was not quite tricky, but I will encourage you to take this new regulation for asphalt tires. So it means the more grooving tires. The more grooving you have, the more hard the tires here, the easiest for the driver is to feel the car. The next step will be to work with the tires manufacturer to find a solution to have an asphalt tires which should last, in principle at least 100 or 200 kilometers of asphalt rally, and should be used in whatever condition. Okay, if it's heavy rain, then you could be to emergency heavy rain tires, but these tires should be working for different temperature of asphalt and also different condition off-road. It will help you and the competitor to not to have to buy 4 tires every session or every service to put a new tires on, and it will help also the safety, because when you see the people now running with a good Group N car, and for example myself, I could rent or take a Group N car with a very good tires if I have the money, but it will be really, if I drive, it will be dangerous. Yes. I will put myself into danger to drive such a powerful car with tires like that. So first step is, as soon as you could, as the ERSS, if you could take the European Championship tires as a first step, will be already a good step. We are pushing the manufacturer to stop the 17% tires, okay, the tires which look like chicken feet, huh? But they are saying, yeah, but there are still some ASN who wants them, so I still producing, blah blah. So, in our direction, we will discuss with the tires manufacturer to stop the production of these tires, and we will put little by little the new 25% tires into the regulation, the same tires you have for the European Championship for asphalt. Normally they have another compound, and normally they should be easier to drive. So for the rally, especially the rally who are mainly in asphalt, I strongly encourage you to look after this regulation, to discuss internally with your ISN, and to push everybody to go on this direction. The tires will not be more expensive than the 17% tires, and normally, I said normally, they will last longer, so that it will be win and win situation. It does not mean that we should not make a step further. We will do it with tires manufacturer, but really we think that the tires for the asphalt rally is one of the key of the accident. Why? Because you could see on the result that most of the rally are asphalt, and most of the accident in the rally are asphalt, and the ratio between all over the world between gravel and asphalt is much more in favor of gravel. There are many more gravel rally than asphalt rally in the world, while the accidents are stronger and more important in asphalt. So we have to focus on the asphalt rally. One of the goals is again to reduce the grip of the tires and to increase the life of the tires. It's not possible for an amateur to change his tires every service. It costs 300 euro each tire, so 1,200 euro each time you change the tires is crazy. When the guy are coming to us and say, I could not buy an ounce which costs 300 euro, they are ready to spend 1,200 euro on the new set of tires. So please look internally in your federation on that. It's really an important case. So Germany, yeah, again I put that here, and Uwe was right. It was not a rally, it was a show who was done before the WRC rally. The problem is that normally this show should not have been properly timing and so on, but you know how the people are. They want to show themselves and so on, and perhaps they were a little bit quicker than they should have done. The problem is that for us, it went into the umbrella of WRC. For the organizer, it went to the umbrella of the WRC. And in fact, everybody thought that it was a WRC accident. In fact, it was not. It was just a show made by a private guy who took the road of the, it was under the umbrella of the ADAC, but of the DMSB, but it was not supposed to be a championship. So we don't know if the car were properly scrutinaried. We don't know if everything was done properly. I think it was, and it was more bad luck than something else. But it made a bad advertising to the rally family, and especially on the WRC side, because people easily made confusion. So there was something on the TV, there was an accident in the WRC. And, okay, then I got a phone call from our president, say, what happened? And then you have to explain. It's complicated. Czech Republic again. There was a big crash on this accident. Perhaps you could explain?
Can I?
Yeah, this one was a big crash.
This one was?
A big crash.
I think mainly you have a mistake in your table, because it was not the Skoda Fabia S2000, it was Skoda Fabia R2, which is a little bit different.
Yes, R2, you're right.
That's the first thing. And the second thing, we are happy that we had only one deadly accident, because as I said before, this even you cannot count.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, but it's good to count it because it was in Czech Republic. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, we have many TVs insisted about this to count. So correct, please, the correct name. But the thing is that it was quite a fast passage. It was a left fast bend, and it was a Skoda Fabia R2. It's difficult to say what was exactly the cause, but probably the big speed of the driver, and he was sliding a little bit, and there was a double tree. The tree was not so thick, it was the tree only like this, which normally would be okay, but there were two trees behind. So when he took it with the side of the co-driver, there was no space to survive.
So now it's an R2, sorry.
Yes, now it's better.
Thank you. No, but this accident was the discussion we had. It was in the straight line, and the driver lost the control of the car and went to a tree. So again, the fatal accident, when it happened largely hitting the trees sideways. We had a lot of impact of a car during 2013 on the trees. Some of them, unfortunately, are fatal. Some other are luck. We had an accident with a Porsche in France, where the tree was 50 centimeters behind the seat. With the Porsche, fortunately, there is the engine and so on. But it will have been 50 centimeters in front. It will have perhaps been different. So I know we need the luck in the rally, but just to summarize, when there is a fatal accident in the rally with the crew, is generally in asphalt and generally hitting a tree. Okay, we cannot cut all the trees in the rally, it's not possible, but I think that letting run the rally by a professional driver before the rally, when there is a jump, when there is a crest like it happened in Germany, perhaps the co-driver, the experiment driver say, oh, yes, it's tricky. We had an accident in Belgium last year, not in 2013, but in 2012, where there was a jump out of the curve, and something could have been done to know that it could be tricky, and some straw bale or some protection could have been put in front of the tree. So there was an accident with an escort car in the rally in Belgium. Just not to forget the historic on our regulation. And again, people will make a confusion between non-historic and historical cars. So be careful with the historical car and have an eye on them. After that, it was not a fatal accident. It was accident which happened during the rally, which were people injured. So Jacek will make a word on that, on the 4 accidents you had with in Sardinia, in Finland, in Dutchland, and in Acropolis, where the people were injured, broken leg, and all the things on that. Any question on 2012? 13, sorry. Just resume. Asphalt rally, it will be good for you as ESN to look after this new European Championship tires regulation. Focus on really asphalt rallies and look after your safety on asphalt rallies. Look after a go and non-go area as soon as possible in order to implement this event and the national base rally, even if unfortunately you have to lose some case. And do not misestimate the rally which are not under your umbrella. And this is the work we will have to be done together to help you as the ASN to cover all the rally. And it is something which I learned this morning, that there are some rallies which are run even at the correct level, not under the umbrella of the federation, where we should find a solution for you to get this on. Any question? Oof. So I will show you a small, really a small video of the 2013 crash and so on, just to show you that we need a little luck also. It's not long. Okay, we could see the car going off, and some spectator here on the external part of the road, and the car could have been easily going. again, left curve, people are exactly where they should not be. Here we could see that there is a left curve, but people are not on the edge, and they have still some position. Okay, Jacek will tell us that it's not really a nice place to be, but at least there are some gap on it. Here it's a good case. When you see the bump, there is enough height between the road and the spectator to have the spectator in the correct place. And there are some trees also. So this was not a bad position. Oops. Okay, you could find you could find that on the website and so on. So there is no problem. Just to finish my discussion, I would like to introduce you the new film, which has been made recently. Well, it's just now. It will be released soon, if I find it on the CD. But where is my CD? Okay, this DVD has been done by the Motorsport Safety Fund with the help of the FIA, with the help of the MSA, and this DVD will be available for all of you who will need it for your own information and for everything. It's something like 2 hours. So of course we will not go on this film during all the day, so I will show you some highlights, and just for you to use this video, perhaps even more, if you want to use it, you could make your own word on it if you want, and use it as a tool to work internally. It is more a tool for the professional people, for organizing people and so on, than for the public. Okay, it's really a tool to show to the people who wants to make a rally what are the main goal, the main targets of the rally. So it's divided in 3 parts: rally safety for the organizer, which explain what the organizer should do with all their duty. Rally safety for marshal. So perhaps it's something which could be shown. It has to be redrafted a little bit, this one, but at least it's a good base. The target is to have something where you could show to your marshal at the beginning of the rally, let's see what you have to do, what you have not to do, and blah blah. So it should be some base of material which could be given to the safety marshal, and the rest is rally safety competitor. You know, in the FIA website there is an access drive which is called driver's guide. So you go in the FIA, you click driver's guide. So there is a booklet which has been done for the drivers, what to do, what to drink, what not to drink, how to fit announce, and so on and so on. And within this video, we will try to make it inside the video. Again, it's a first draft. It has to be improved, but this is a 3 point we would like to focus on. The rally safety for you as organizer to show what you want to do. Some videos to show to the marshal to say where you go, where you place, and so on. And a video which could be given to the rally competitor. I don't know why I have not access to the full video. I will try to understand why. So perhaps Jacek, you could do your speech when I will, and after I will show you some highlight of the video. You need that.
Yeah.
Check, check. Chuk. Thomas.
In the red color there is signed no-go area, and of course in green color they will be show you the go area. This is red is full no-go area and green is go area. This is the hairpin after quite fast section of the road, and it's very important that this go area must be very carefully prepared. The next, they will be hairpin right.
Just for information, in the film which will be given to you, well, one day or another, there will be some part of the Jacek video.
And after the fast part of the stage, there is hairpin right with the big spectators area. You can see this big spectators area, and very easy for the spectators with a very good view to see in the safe place. And of course the red color is absolutely no-go area. The next example, very soon, they will be T-left corner, and the most danger area is on the other side of the T-road, but car can also went off during braking on the left go area for spectators. That's okay. Okay, thank you. The next example, there will be, here there is a still T left, but the next example, there will be right 90 degrees, corner, and the best go area is on the right side.
And of course, the escape road should always be clear.
Yes, and escape road, of course, must be far away, absolutely clear, open. Next example, in the very fast left corner, and on fast bend, no-go area must be much, much longer, because the car can wet off and roll it. After the very fast section and fast corner, this area, no-go area, must be really big one and longer. Next, there will be very fast right corner, and on bend you can see how stone and gravel are flying in no-go area. The second part of this presentation is crest and jumps, and the most dangerous area are located after jumps, especially after landing line, which is different for different car and with different driving technique. You must remember that the very fast car, the bigger jump, the slower car, the jump will be shorter, and they're really necessary to prepare very carefully the spectators area and no-go area. And very often, if there is any danger, tree or pool, there is necessary to protect. Now you can see the very, very huge jump. First look will be from the car, and this is they have luck because there is some wall there, and after the stone wall, they prepare the spectators area. And also, you can see very soon the same jump from the air, how big jump is there, and how danger if something happened with the car and the driver lost the control. The speed of the car is really high. Crest and left. There is a much smaller crest, but with left band after invisibly full, the most danger area is on the right side. Now you can see that the car could roll over in straight line, but during the accident of the crew fault, nobody controlling this. And go area should be the closer to the crest. Jump on the right bend, on the left is more danger area. And go area should be on the right, just before the crest. The next part of this presentation is the spectator zone. You can see that the radio post in no-go area, safety marshals from big spectators area have connection with the radio point by hand radio. Go area on the left, very safe go area. And straw balls is as a protection for media. Very important to protect them because they are very often crazy. Very soon you will see some special spectators area which is done. This is the famous corner in the Spain rally. No high speed, but very well prepared and protect by concrete barrier. And you must remember that the distance between the people and the barrier must be always minimum 2 meters, minimum, absolutely minimum, because the barrier can move. Also, even the Armco barrier, the first move of Armco barrier is about 40 centimeters, but you can see that even 1 meter or 2 meters can be destroyed. Now there will be example how to organize the parking for spectators on the right side, but the best go area is on the left side, so organizers should prepare the crossroad with marshals which are controlled it before and during run of the special stage. This is very important, and very important that the people should never be in this crossroad when the car coming. And also, the crossroad should be prepared in place, which is with possible good visibility for the incoming car.
This is very important.
Very, very important.
We had nearly a big fatal accident in one rally, where the marshal have asked the people to cross, and the rally car arrived at the same time. And it was lucky that nothing happened.
And the water splash. We must remember that after water splash, surface can be more and more slippery after each car, and this is very attractive for the photographers and of course the public. And the area must be prepared very, very carefully. Normally there is no very high speed there, what is the lack, but we must be very careful to preparing the spectators and the media zone in such a place. And you will see this place from the helicopter, how it look, the general view of this. And the scarp, if there is any scarp, this is a very good protection for go area. Now we will see some presented spectators area. It's very long, but all area must be monitored by safety marshals to keep spectators there, because it's very, very attractive, very high speed of the car, and you will see some parking place, spectators, and of course some tape, and the marshals, which is must work to keep the people all time in safe area. Next presentation, there will be how to organize the helicopter landing area. Also, they must be very carefully not disturb the people, because very often the helicopter make a lot of noise and dust. if they are landing, and now more and more helicopters with VIP people coming. You can see some go area on the high slope, but even that is offset from the road. Then there is a potential driver's mistake, and it must be prepared escape road. Escape road, which looks like rally road, must be absolutely free. And next presentation there will be that radio post is 40 meters behind because of escape road. There will be some next example of this escape road. Very easy for the driver sometimes make some mistake. And now there will be junction after bend of the left, organizer left escape road. You can see that the distance for the closing car is quite okay. And of course, always, the distance of the escape road must be adapted to the speed of the rally car. And here is a bad example that this escape road is completely closed. Here is a quite fast section, and this escape road must be longer. And here you can see that it looks that this car is going in the opposite direction, and very often that can be danger for the driver, because the lights of this marshal car should be turned off. The crew may lose the concentration. Now there will be example that the radio post is in no-go area and should be located on another side of the road, because it's very easy to car went off and crash with the radio post. Next, there will be what we discussed before, this Deutschland Rally, and you can see some escape road, and there was the view from the safety car when we clear this place from the, and this is that the marshals led the people back in the same place, and unfortunately the car has some problem, and now there is example of Kubica car crash in Welsh Rally, and there was the example how important that the marshals should be together with the people, because one of the marshals was very lucky. We will have some example of the wrong located safety marshals, because always they should be located together with the people, and we should find always the place where the people concentrate, and we should put the marshals there. We see the two groups of the people, and after 300 meters there was the radio point, and with 4 safety marshals doing nothing. And the people before, they was completely without any control. And absolutely 2 of them should be allocated to the people which stand in some area. We will see the 4 safety marshals and no spectators. And after the 500 meters, you will see the group of spectators in no-go area, and there will be no anyone marshal there.
Yeah, I think it's a good point, because there are 2 things which are complicated. There is first things is to make the safety plan correctly, and after that is to be sure that the safety plan is implemented correctly.
Yeah.
And the difficulty is the marshal has a tendency to group together because they know each other and so on, and they will not spray themselves all around the rally. So it happens many times that we have a group of marshals at the junction, and they are not going around to be sure that the people are correctly placed, and this is a problem.
On the left is no-go area. And go area with spectators controlled by safety marshals, and nobody should be in no-go area, like that. You can see some safety marshals keeping these people on the proper prepared spectators area. And these marshals could be together with the spectators. Next example, there will be 6 safety marshals and absolutely no any spectators. And marshals are in no-go area, which is very often like that. I think the organizer should explain that marshals tabard not protect them.
For that, we would like to make a small safety film with the marshal, with the risk of the car to go out, to put it in the iPad, and then if you see some marshal badly placed, you could show in your iPad 2 or 3 videos of the movies of an accident, and it's not because they wear the tabard that they are protected softly. So we will try to make a small video like that.
You will see the spectators in no-go area, and very good go area is in the top on the right side. And 4 marshals absolutely without any activity. And after 200 meters, the spectators are left without any control by marshal or police. And now you will see long, narrow, straight, and group of spectators. If they want to see anything, they must stay on the rally road practically. But after exactly 150 meters, spectators have very good area, which much more spectacular view, and marshals or police should inform bad located spectator about this go area, which is absolutely perfect for spectator. Now we show how the rally control, together with the organizer cars and special state safety officer, all the time must monitor spectators in special stage, and first should inform next cars about action taken for checking this place. If info car or another car takes any action, they should inform the rally control, and the rally control should inform the next car what was the problem and what they should do, what they should check, what action should be taken. And of course the zero car is checking and give the final info for the rally control. The next part will be media. Very, very difficult for many, many organizers. You will see some pictures that we move some photographers, but of course this one guy showed that he has some tabard, but he believed that this tabard will protect them, but it isn't. And very often the organizer try to organize some media in no-go area behind, then prepare special area for media from gravel or straw buses. Which should protect them, because they, of course, they must work and they want to have some attractive pictures. And you can see here that the marshals was protected by the snowball, but the photographer, it isn't. They are absolutely without any protection. And you can see that even one photographers in no-go area can be killed or injured. It's very important to look at for them. You can see how the driver's mistake can be very surprising for the media. And next example, there will be no-go and go area for media. You can see some photographers completely in the no-go area, and very good area is in higher level of the road. And big jumps always attract media. Organizer must designate a safety area for the media, and safety marshals must watch that no one it is in the go area. This is exactly the point where this happened. Yeah, this is the Lolo Brigida jump. And photographers often risk too much. In this position, it's very easy to be injured in the head by stones flying from the rally car. Yeah, and also the camera on the high tripod can fall into the car during the accident. We must remember this. Camera on the high tripod can be very, very dangerous for the crew. And always photographers can make the most attractive pictures. And you can see that there is a camera without any protection in no-go area. A camera in escape road. You will see that, and here in no-go area without any protection. An example, yes, this camera without any protection. There will be example that the straw balls as a protection for camera. This is the good example how to organize this. Some event they use the gravel like a protection. They protect the tree and also they protect some camera there. Now you will see the example that we will go 20 minutes before the first car on the snow rally, and everything was absolutely correct. The people was in the safe go area. No-go area was completely empty. Nobody in the no-go area. And this is the pictures from the on-board from rally car. You will see what the photographers can do it. They came in the last moment in very, very dangerous place. There was nearly big crash there. And that's very important for the organizing. Now there will be part about how to protect the cutting and bend protects. Rally drivers cutting bends when they can. They try to do it always, and we should protect to close this cutting by reduce the speed, protect from dirties of road, protect farmers, fields, ditches, etc. Risk limit for the puncture, and is specific when there is exactly rally road. Some rally, they even use the concrete barrier for that. You will see now how dirty can be the road after the first passage without the proper protection, stop the cutting. And now you will see the proper rally road. And some drivers have some idea to really deep cut. We should absolutely stop at that behavior. And straw balls are very good protection against cutting. Don't use the metal pools, the low scarp of timber or concrete. Good for use is straw balls, concrete barrier, water barriers, barrels with water or sand. Sometimes some pillar, and also gravel. Next part is the chicane. Chicane is very important because we can reduce the speed before some dangerous area, and all chicane must be noted in the road book and must be on place during the reconnaissance. They should be located The chicane should be located with the good visibility, and normally after fast part located before fast right bend into the tree, because when we find that there could be very, very dangerous place with the breaking point and after the fast corner or something like that, we should absolutely reduce the speed, especially on the tarmac rally. And after that, you know, the car is slowed down a lot, and it's much, much safe in this fast bend with the tree. The very important is the visibility. Here is an example that after breaking point, the crest, some visibility from the long distance is good because the chicane construction is high and with special sign of the direction.
And also, Jacek, on the chicane, it will be good to inform the driver in advance with a panel, 100 meters or something like that, there is the chicane, because
normally
sometimes it's good to have it. We did it in France for the ride France, and the driver were happy.
Yeah, and after, this is very important, and should be during the recce. Absolutely, the chicane must be in the pace note of the driver. This is the example of chicane. Next part is the other protection. You will see some protection made by gravel, which is very, very good, because after that you can use for repair the roads, this material. The pool are protected after a bend in no-go area, you will see here. Very dangerous electric pool, it's better to protect. And you will see some tricky road because it's some few jumps and very rough and very dangerous pools protected by straw balls.
If you use some straw ball, the best one is a round one with 100 centimeter or 1 meter or 1.2 meter. The square one are not the best because they are not strong enough. So we prefer the round one, which are surrounded by plastic, and they are more efficient than the square one.
You will see some gravel band, and this is very good protection also if there is a big drop down, we should protect in the more simple price like that. Okay, thank you very much for
Thank
your
you,
attention.
Jacek. Just a small word on the age of the AMCO, Jacek.
Yes.
We had some rallies where we have some trouble, where the car has a tendency to hit the edge of the AMCO, especially when you go to a reverse road to the road traffic. So we must be really careful for the driver of the edge of the AMCO and protect them either with a big straw ball or to ask the organizer to bend it properly, not to be sharpy for accident. We had one fatal accident, unfortunately, with this AMCO in Italy, and two other very big accidents, and Kubica was also at this similar accident. And please look with your driver at the edge of the AMCO, which are important.
Now in this year, in a lot of report from rally, we prepare some special places and shows the AMCO barrier where was really danger location. Especially what Jacques said, in Italy, the specification of AMCO is not designed for the motorsport, absolutely. In some countries like Deutschland, Germany, also France now, it's much better construction and much better, but still some places we need to really protect.
Okay, we make a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
We meet again at 45, it's okay? And perhaps for the lunch it will not be 12, it will be a little bit 12:30, so that people have a time to have any question and I have a time to show the video and everything.
Yeah.
Okay? Thank you.